Hello, and welcome to World of Legends. Today, we will take you to a world filled with mystery, horror, and legends. We've all heard of the lives of samurais, full of honor and loyalty, but what about female samurais? Their courage and skills, combined with supernatural powers, will captivate you. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, because you won't want to miss this epic journey. In the ancient lands of Japan, during a time when samurais ruled, there were little-known stories of women who also took part on the battlefield. Known as onabugeisha, these female warriors were part of the samurai class and received the same training as men. However, their stories were not limited to battlefields. They were marked by intrigues, connections with dark powers, and mysterious abilities behind the scenes. The guardian of the sacred forest, Tomoguzan. Tomoguzan is one of the most famous onabugeisha who has made her mark in history. Known for her beauty and skills, Tomo was not only a warrior but also a strategist and leader. According to legends, Tomo's spirit roams a sacred forest as a ghost, guarding its secrets. It is said that those who wander in the forest at midnight encounter her shadow, a chilling legend. Tomo served under Minamoto no Yoshinaka during the Genpei War in the late 12th century. She was renowned for her bravery and skills on the battlefield, particularly in the Battle of Yukai no Hama. It is said that she once fought against an army of 1,000 men single-handedly and defeated a large portion of them. According to the legends, her war cry instilled fear in her enemies, making her seem like a supernatural force. Yamato Takeru's sword and Masako. Yamato Takeru's sword is said to possess supernatural powers. When this sword came into the hands of Masako, driven by a desire for revenge, it is said to have bestowed her with extraordinary powers. Masako's story revolves around how she used the power of the sword to defeat her enemies and ultimately succumbed to its curse. The fate of other warriors who sought this sword resembles a true horror tale. Masako was a woman who vowed revenge after her family was killed. When she obtained Yamato Takeru's sword, she noticed her strength increasing and her combat skills sharpening. However, this power also brought a dark curse. As Masako defeated her enemies one by one, she felt the sword's spirit taking over her, turning her into a dark entity. Masako's tragic end reflects on the allure and dangers of supernatural powers. The Dance of Death, Tsukiyomi's Shadows. Another legend involves female warriors known as Tsukiyomi's Shadows. Empowered by the moon god Tsukiyomi, these warriors became invisible in the darkness of night and silently hunted their enemies. Their dance of death in the moonlight mesmerized and terrified those who witnessed it. The stories of Yuki, the leader among these women, and how she dealt with these supernatural powers and met her tragic end, send chills down one's spine. Tsukiyomi's shadows used the deceptive effects of moonlight to confuse and frighten their enemies. Moving like shadows, these women were nearly impossible to fight against because they were almost invisible. Yuki, as their leader, guided her group in honing both their strategic intelligence and supernatural abilities. However, the price of this power was high. Yuki had to face the consequences of her pact with Tsukiyomi and ultimately succumb to her dark fate. The tragic love of Aiko and Kuro. Female samurais were not only present on battlefields but also entangled in intrigues filled with love and betrayal. Aiko, a powerful warrior, had given her heart to the enemy commander Kuro. When she discovered Kuro's betrayal, she was filled with a burning desire for revenge, and a tragic love story was born. Aiko's quest for vengeance led her down a dark path where she made pacts with supernatural forces. Her story illustrates how love and betrayal can intertwine with the supernatural. Aiko and Kuro's love blossomed on the battlefield. Their attraction to each other led to secret meetings beyond enemy lines. However, upon learning that Kuro was a traitor, Aiko was devastated. She made a pact with an onmyoji, Japanese sorcerer, to gain supernatural powers. With these powers, she began to hunt down Kuro and those allied with him. Aiko's story reveals how love can quickly turn into hatred and a thirst for revenge. The mystical love story, Hana and Uriai. Hana was a warrior believed to possess supernatural powers. Her lover, Uriai, was known as a being who ruled over the realm of spirits. The love between Hana and Uriai challenged the boundaries between life and death. The sacrifices Uriai made to protect Hana and Hana's struggles in the spirit realm for her lover turned into a spine-chilling legend. Hana and Uriai's love defied the harsh games of fate. Using his power over the spirit realm, Uriai protected Hana from dangers. However, this power put Uriai's own existence at risk. Hana decided to enter the spirit realm to save her beloved. Her courage and love remained unwavering even as she fought against the dangers in the spirit realm. This story showcases how powerful love can be, even against supernatural forces. The quest for immortality, Chiome and the Kunoichi. Among the legends of female samurais, there is also Chiome and her Kunoichi, female ninja organization, known for their quest for immortality and secret techniques. After her samurai husband died, Chiome founded a covert organization to fight against her enemies. This organization consisted of women trained as spies and assassins. Their story is filled with mysterious rituals and supernatural powers. Chiome used supernatural powers and ancient Japanese rituals in the training of her female warriors. Known as kunoichi, these women were trained to manipulate their enemies, gather intelligence, and kill when necessary. Their quest for immortality involved deep mystical practices and forbidden spells. These women were said to summon the spirits of the dead and make pacts with supernatural beings to gain mysterious powers. Under Chiome's leadership, the secrets and tactics used by the kunoichi to defeat their enemies seem lost in the dark corners of Japanese history. The Army of the Dead, Oiwa's Curse. Oiwa is the tragic story of a female samurai who was betrayed. After being killed, her spirit found no peace and returned as a cursed ghost seeking revenge on those who wronged her. This tale demonstrates how supernatural powers and curses can alter fate. Oiwa was a young woman who married and was betrayed by her husband. When he killed her to marry another woman, Oiwa's spirit returned and began her vengeance as a cursed ghost. Her curse affected not only her husband but everyone who conspired with him. As a vengeful spirit, Oiwa showed terrifying visions to her enemies, driving them to madness. Her story shows how powerful and dangerous betrayed spirits can be. The Curse of Fate, Mitsuko's legend. Mitsuko was another female samurai believed to possess supernatural powers. Her story revolves around being born with a curse that shaped her life. Mitsuko used her curse's power to achieve victories against her enemies, but this power also led to her tragic end. Mitsuko's curse was bestowed upon her at birth. According to the prophecy, she would have great powers, but these powers would ultimately bring about her downfall. As Mitsuko used her supernatural abilities on the battlefield to defeat her enemies, she also felt the pain brought by the curse. Her story reflects on the relationship between power and fate and how these forces can be controlled. Exploring the legendary and mysterious world of female samurais has helped us understand their courage and determination. These stories show that they were not just warriors, but also a part of legends and supernatural powers. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more stories. See you in the next video, and stay tuned to World of Legends.